'cause I know, say you did by my side. And when the night comes, you hold me in your arms and you say, I'll never let you go, my sweet baby. You never let me down. Oh, no matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter what I show you, you show me love. You show me love. No matter what I show you, you show me love. No matter anything I show you, you show me love. Yeah. Every moment you they walk, you know they're tired just to take care of me. You show me love. Even when I'm at my worst, you're still there. You see the best in me. And when I fall away, you know that I have for my hour. Right in that moment of my water, you did always there for me. Oh, no matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter what I show you, you show me love. You show me, you show me, you show me. No matter what I show you, you show me love. No matter what I show you, you show me love. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for being fantastic, and thank you for joining us today. You look fantastic in your attires. A round of applause for yourselves, please. Thank you. To our viewers at home, thank you so much for joining us. As you know, not all heroes wear capes, masks, or even have supernatural abilities. The real heroes are the ones who sacrifice themselves for others. Every heroic act comes from a place of unconditional love, whether it is the will to help a loved one in need or the will to put oneself in harm's way to save another. Behind every act of bravery is the emotion of selfless love and compassion. My name is Nancy Isime, and I'm your host for tonight. Thank you, you're far too kind. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, kids, welcome to the Indomie Heroes Award, where we are going to celebrate our young heroes of Nigeria who have shown rare courage, exceptional skill, and wisdom that will leave every single one of you inspired. Now, this journey began 15 years ago to celebrate the Nigerian spirit on every Independence Day. Indomie decided to award kids from all over Nigeria who have shown exemplary courage and determination. Guys, let's take a look at the journey so far.
We celebrate famous leaders and mythic heroes. But around us, there are everyday heroes who rise to make a difference when the need suddenly arises. In 2008, the maiden edition of the Indomie Independence Day Award was launched, an award ceremony celebrating the youngest of our everyday heroes, children whose quick thinking, presence of mind, and courage saved lives and prevented tragedy. But some of these extraordinary acts go unnoticed by the general public. That is why we at Dufil Prima PLC, makers of the #1 noodles brand in Nigeria, Indomie, as part of its corporate social responsibility, celebrates our young heroes.
The Indomie Heroes Award, it's an initiative of the company. It's about the biggest corporate social responsibility initiative by the group. Over the years until date, more people who have been rewarded in terms of good deeds have also been the older ones. And we felt that as a corporate institution, we needed to encourage the younger ones.
This Indomie initiative is a good one because it does not only encourage who won the award, but also to encourage other kids that, wow, see what this guy has done, see what this guy has done. Me too, I can help people.
Since I won the Indomie Independence Day Award, I felt like a role model to others, like kids. They look up to me and they wish they could be brave like I was then.
One of our past winners, Demba, so he's now serving as a lieutenant for the Nigerian army.
I've been trying to build my educational app for blind students to add more functionality and more features to the app to make it more interactive. I've been working on this book. It's called Coding Made Easy. And
I also want to be the most successful aeronautic engineer that's first stopped anything that has to do with plane crashes, and I also want to be the best in photo and video editing.
Since its launch in 2008, we have helped shed the spotlight on various acts of heroism by children all across Nigeria, with more children stepping up and becoming heroes in their own little way.
We're trying to put smiles to every Nigerian child.
To all the kids out there, I would want to say that there is already a hero in you, and you just need to believe in yourself and come show to the entire world that what you can do with that heroism in you.
We are proud to be a part of their journey to greatness, encourage excellence, reward merit, and inspire selfless patriotism in our young stars. Because we believe that every child is a hero.
What a journey, right, guys? What a journey. Indomie Instant Noodles has clearly done more than just giving us Nigeria's greatest meal. You know that? They have found our heroes and rewarded their great acts. And now it is time to hear from past winners on how this reward has changed their lives. Are you ready for this? So am I. Join me as we travel down memory lane to see two of our past winners.
My name is Princess Esson. I was the 2012 winner for the Indomie Independence Day Awards. I never thought I was exceptional enough to be called a hero. More or less have my name on Indomie's Hall of Fame. On the 26th of May 2012, at about 9:30 p.m., was when the fire started in my room. I was just 8 years old then and shared a room with my elder brother. My entire family had gone to bed and I was soundly asleep until I was woken up by loud voices. I heard my father's voice calling out to me and my brother to come out, that a fire had engulfed our house. That was when I noticed there was smoke everywhere and the fire spread to the room already. I woke my brother up and we rushed towards the window. We were so scared, not knowing what to do. When we peeped out the window, we saw our parents and neighbors urging us to jump down fast. At that point in time, smoke was already choking me and my brother. Francis was too scared to jump. I was too. But the fear of dying with my brother crossed my mind, and in a split second, I used my elbow to break the glass windows, grab my brother, and threw him out to the waiting hands. By that time, fire was already burning my leg. I managed to jump out before it spread to other parts of my body. That night, I suffered a third-degree burn with severe bruises that will last a lifetime, but it's nothing compared to the joy of being alive and saving my brother. And here I am telling my story, courtesy Dufood Premier Foods, makers of Nigerians' #1 noodles, Indomie.
Joshua Agboala, 12-year-old programmer, future skills activist, YouTuber, and speaker on technology topics, started coding at the age of 6, built capacity in the use of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap, Java, Python, C++, C#, PHP, Laravel, Love 2D, and Unity. Last year, he embarked on a mission to create Gakuga Study Buddy, an interactive education application that uses AI to help students, particularly the blind ones, to learn better by voice-activated instruction.
I feel this application that I'm about to create can create opportunities for not just blind people, but people that are also visually impaired. And also people that don't really have textbooks.
Joshua sees possibility in technology to solve Africa's many pressing challenges.
I think from what I've done, others can actually be able to learn and actually know what they have capabilities. So people like of my age know that they can also do better things, even greater than I have done.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joshua Agbola and Princess Esson to the stage. How are you? Hi, darling. How are you? Come on, sit down. Feel comfortable. It's your house today. Now, tell us, how has the Indomie Award impacted you? I'll start from you, Joshua.
So when I won the Indomie Award, I actually didn't expect to win it.
Right.
Like, I just did it. Like, I wanted to put myself out and so people could see what I've done and what I spent a lot of my time working on. Then when I got the message that I was selected, I was like, I didn't even expect it. Was out. I was just coming back from school. And I was like, how did I?
Who told you?
It was my mom.
Right.
They explained it to me gently. So they didn't just straight, and it pushed me because right now it was my project that I was working on that got me, and now I'm more encouraged to build on that project. I also work on more things to help people.
Amazing.
So what I worked on was an application called Kaguka, which is still on, like an educational app. It's still on the work, so I'm still working on it. And I also post content, so I like to teach people. So on my YouTube channel, Just for Tech, I also teach people some coding concepts and all that.
Right, that's fantastic. Some coding concepts?
Yes.
You hear that? Easy. How old are you now, Joshua?
I'm 13, I'll be 14 next year.
Princess, tell us, how has the award since you won, how has it impacted you as a person?
Thank you so much. I won the award 2012. That's like 10 years ago. It was amazing because I wasn't expecting it. I just noticed that there was a lot of people coming to take videos of me in the hospital.
Wow.
Because I saved my brother from fire. And I got affected a lot. So it was amazing because the money was actually used for my secondary school. I was set for the whole of my 6 years in secondary school.
Wow.
And now I'm in the university. I'm in 200 level and
200 level already?
Yeah.
Come on, beauty and brains. Yes.
And I'm going to be a doctor. Help people the same way Indomie helps me.
Oh, fantastic. A round of applause for her again. That's what Indomie does. And like she said, she plans to help other people just the same way Indomie has done for her and through your educational time. I mean, now you're 18, right? And you were 8 when you saved your brother?
Yes.
From the fire. Such a hero. A round of applause for our heroes again. Today, we're going to witness incredible stories of 6 Indomie heroes who have amazed us with their exceptional acts of physical, social, intellectual, and emotional bravery. Not easy, I must say. I know all of you now are eagerly waiting to meet our heroes for the year 2022. Trust me, I'm waiting too. Each year, the task of finding the heroes out of hundreds of eligible children heroes is a difficult one. Let us take a quick look at what the judges look at before selecting our amazing heroes. Enjoy.
What striking thing I look out for is the uniqueness and also the courage.
I look for uniqueness, I look for how touching it is, I look for the narrative.
For me, I'm looking at the moral behind the story, the message, empathy, humanity, before we even talk about heroism.
Not many kids of this age can speak any language aside from English.
So when I see a child who says, as a chief, I don't shake hands, I like that child.
I see him as an icon for Africa.
Yeah. We can also focus a bit about anti-bullying because the child suffered more negative consequences after the fire.
You know, this young chap stepped out, became the voice, a positive force.
I see a child who says, because of how I relate with these animals, they call me brave man. I know I am brave.
He even maintains some of the animals with his own money.
At that age, she's already exposed to what some people haven't seen in their 40s.
I like the fact that, these stories are spread across every focus areas happening in the country today.
You know, it's easy to give up in our environment and talk about problems. But some of these, in their innocence, have come to overcome adversities and challenges of life.
And I feel like for every child out there, every teenager that has shown tremendous courage, has come out to speak out, deserves to be recognized and deserves to be awarded.
And this is very reformative, not only for children, even for some of us as adults.
Fantastic. When we get back from the break, we'll meet our heroes. Finally, stay tuned. Okay, now the moment that you all have been waiting for, I've been waiting for, you've been waiting for, we all have been waiting for. It is time to meet our first Indomie hero for outstanding skill in an area that would make the rest of us wonder. Here is the story of the incredibly talented Chibuike Napoleon.
My name is Chibuike Napoleon Bright.
I started noticing the interest he has in this particular profession of, animals when he was very little. He was about 6 years old when he started going to zoo with the mom.
There are different animals in the zoo.
The day I came to the zoo, I was surprised seeing him talking with the animals. I was surprised. Boy, how do you know all these things? I said, Daddy, I've been here for a longer time. They know my name.
I'm close to this monkey. The pet name is Masha. Masha is special to me because the day I come to the zoo, it was the one that I met. I'm now a volunteer tour guide. They have 3 lions. They also have 2 species of lion. They have a Chad lion and also a Kenya lion. I can communicate with the lion, which is called Kuri, by calling his name to roll for me. People do call me Kuri also because I'm brave.
When he was born, I named him Chibuike because he was very strong. God is his strength.
In school, my friends tell me to tell them about animals. I want to be a veterinary doctor, and why I choose to be a veterinary doctor is that
animals make the world more beautiful. I love them so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let us welcome to this stage, Chibuike! Chibuike. Like the prince you are, come on. How are you?
I'm fine.
Of course you are. Now take your rightful position and sit like the king that you are. Of course. A round of applause for him, please. I love it. It's amazing, Chibuke, that you can whisper to animals.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, of course.
So how do you whisper to animals?
I do call it by their name.
Right. And they know your voice.
Yes.
But if you could get one superpower from an animal, what animal would it be?
I would like to get a superpower from a lion.
Ooh, a lion. Why?
Because a lion is very brave. They contain their territory. And they also rule other animals.
Wow. So you want to have that superpower because you want to rule the other kids?
Yes.
You are already brave, so I guess, yes, you're on your way to having that superpower, aren't you? You work as a tour guide.
Yes.
What's the name of the zoo you work at?
Imo State Zoological Garden.
Imo State Zoological Garden.
Yes.
Wow. What's your position there?
A tour guide.
A tour guide. Chivike, everybody! Our next Indomie hero is a young man who has accomplished in 6 years what it takes grown men to accomplish after 50. Here's the story of Chief Olamilekan Iyanolua.
I am Adigolo in Yoruba, Odo Agbasagasola Alade Kingdom, Ibejuleki, Lagos State. Táyé lolú mi, èjì ara ìsokùn, ọmọ arówó yọ bí aṣọ, ọ̀kọ́ mo ní ìwọ̀n òbí, èjì ló yẹ létọ́ mi, wíwíwíwí lójú orogún, èjì ọ̀wọ̀ lójú ìyá rẹ̀, ọ̀gbẹ́kìtì gbẹ́kẹ́sẹ́, tẹ́líkọ́yọ́ aláṣọ, èjì àwọlé alákìísà, ọ̀sẹ̀lá. I can recite over 200 Yoruba proverbs and I can translate it in English language.
Chief Adigun Olowe Yoruba was actually recognized by Obamuedin Babatude Balogun, the Onisolu of Solu Alade Kingdom, Ibejuleki Local Government, Lagos State. He was conferred his chieftaincy title due to his quintessential landmark in promoting the culture of Yoruba land. And as I speak, Chief Adigun Olowe Yoruba, the United Nations Ambassador, is currently the youngest chief in the whole of Africa and perhaps in the world.
Odò tó bá gbàgbé orísun gbígbẹ nígbẹ, a stream that fails to remember a spring that totally drain. Give honor to those support when you are nothing. Ìdàpọ̀ kí ń rìndì ọ̀sán, ẹni àbí rẹ̀ ń rìndì òru. A white cat must not run in daylight, and the red person was no wonder around in the night time.
Àjọjọba ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọmọ rẹ ni ó. Bàbá rẹ ni ó.
I have met with Oni of Ife, Olubadan, Alake of Egbaland, and Emir of Kano.
Olamilekan's talent has helped us impact our cultural values in the kids. We now do more of Yoruba classes to the extent we now have a section on the assembly ground where we teach Owe, where we teach other things in Yoruba.
I want young kids to go and learn their culture because it is very good. I am a highly respected chief in Yoruba land. You will see me, say carry Leo.
Oh yeah, Chief, you have to. Oh yeah, with your. Hey! What did he say you should say when you see him? Hey, welcome. Go to your seat. I just love this, Chief. How are you, Chief?
I'm fine.
Oh, Olamilekan is such a bright young man. You can quote over 200 proverbs. Is this true?
Yes.
It's true. Amazing. What is your favorite one?
My favorite proverb is lowe lowe. Lowe lowe la lulu agidigbo. Ọlọ́gbọ́n ló ń jó, ọmọ rẹ̀ ló ń mọ̀. Ewé kókò la fi ṣàwọ̀ rẹ̀. Igi gọmugọmu la fi lù. Afọ́jú nílùú. Adití nílé orísin. Ìlọ̀run sì gbọ́dọ̀ ya. Agidigbo drum speaks proverb. The wise dance to it and it says translate it. The skin is made cocoyam leaf
and turning stick is used for beating. The blind beats the drum and the deaf sing to it, and the drum must not share. We need wisdom to comprehend. Ohun tó ṣe gúnugún tó fi pa lórí, tó ṣe kàlàmàgbò tó fi yọ gẹ̀gẹ̀ lọ́rùn, tó bá ṣàpọ̀lọ̀ lọ́jọ́ àti fàwọ̀ ẹ̀tù. It was bowed a vulture head and gave goiter to unbill. As if falling a grown ram, it would have lost its own. When you see people suffering, respect them. You might not be able to endure what they are passing through. Fi ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ sínú pẹ̀tẹ́yà rín, bẹ́bí sínú sunkún ayọ̀. Keep your trouble inside. When you laugh heartily, keep your hunger inside. When you weep of satiation, don't let people know your weakness so that you not become an object of ridicule.
A round of applause for him, please. Olamileko, I know you can go on and on if we leave you because he knows over 200 proverbs. Let's clap for him again. My chief, who taught you these proverbs? Who taught you?
It's a gift.
It's a gift. Fantastic. So how do you think young children can love their culture like you do?
If a child wake up in a Yoruba land, they will prostrate to greet an elderly person in a Yoruba land.
So they have to learn their culture, so they learn how to respect their elders, right?
Yes.
Amazing. A round of applause for him again. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move to our next set of Indomie Heroes, we have a special performance by a lady with a gracious and euphonious voice. A voice that is behind the famous Indomie song, Show Some Love, which I'm sure all of you are already in love with, right? I'm so in love with that song. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's give it up for Evelle and our lovely kids as they serenade us with their lovely voices. Hi, kids. How are you? You sound amazing. A round of applause for yourselves. What does the song mean?
Showing love.
Showing love? With Indomie?
Yes.
Amazing. Continue to show some love with Indomie, okay? That was simply breathtaking. Listening to these kids with their beautiful voices and an even more beautiful message, which is to show some love. No matter what, just like our next set of heroes who show up for the people around them, no matter what. If you ever doubted that children can have extraordinary courage and selflessness, it's because you haven't met our next Indomie hero, Damaris John.
My name is Damaris John. I'm from Adamawa State. I'm born 21st March 2010. I am in sis1. I heard gunshots and people were shouting, ammo tanks, different noises. Many days later, it was time for Daddy to travel for work.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I was going to miss him. I was happy everything was back to normal until we heard gunshots again. This time, Mommy was the one who had to rush us out. And my dad was not here by that time because he traveled to Abuja. When me and my mommy, my brothers, and my sisters were running, I saw some children beside a dead body. And the children were so scared and I can't bear to see them crying there. So I begged my mom so that we can be able to take the children together with us. After 2 days, a man and a woman came to the place and they were asking the whereabouts of some children, and a man directed them to where I live. So the man and the woman came and met me. They told me that it's their children and they thanked me for saving their children. I feel so excited because I saved the life of the children and I hope they will never forget me. I want to be a medical doctor in the future so that I will be able to help people's lives even if they don't have the money to pay.
Damaris! Hi, darling. How are you?
I'm fine.
With the shy smile. Come on, sit down right in the middle. Welcome, Damaris. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Amazing. Tell us, how do you think that what you did for those kids will encourage children in this place and children who are watching, children just like you?
I had empathy on the children, so I will advise the young children they should be brave enough to save the little ones even if they are scared.
Oh, amazing. A round of applause for Damaris. Our next Indomie hero is a young boy who defied tradition and surprisingly won. Kosiso Chukwu.
Come on, kneel down and greet Chief. Why are you acting like a baby?
Chika was my schoolmate. She didn't know her mom had received gifts from an elder in the area who wanted to marry her. She was only 15. Chika was smart and bright. She had dreams she never stopped talking about, but it was all about to end. But I wasn't going to stand by and let the chances of this leader of tomorrow go to waste. I got all our friends and schoolmates and we held up placards and chanted all the way to Chief's house.
What are you doing in my compound?
But he was much older than us. He refused and threatened us. I knew this wasn't going to be easy. I decided we should go from house to house to find adults in the area for support. The girl child should be in school, not in a husband's house. And that's when I ran into my uncle, a firebrand lawyer.
Uncle, my classmate has been forced to marriage. She's been forced to marry the chief at such a young age. A small girl of that age!
Uncle went straight to the elders and told them about it. The elders were upset. Even they said it was wrong. And that's how we were able to save Chika. I am happy that we were able to fight and save my friend. And we won. Now, Chika can go back to school.
Unfortunately, Kosiso Chukwu won't be joining us as he's currently not feeling too well. We wish him a speedy recovery, right? Sending him lots of love and light. But we have his aunt, Mrs. Cynthia Okoli, representing him today. Let's give her a warm round of applause as she comes on stage. Were you aware of this brave act when it happened, or were you aware of it much later?
I was aware. That period happens to be the Christmas period. So Kosiso heard the story and he wasn't comfortable.
How old was Kosiso at this time?
11 years.
11, wow.
Yes, he was 11 then.
Fantastic.
Of course.
So how's it been from that time since that happened?
Chika went back to school.
Amazing.
Yeah, through the help of a lawyer, family lawyer then.
And Kosiso?
Kosiso, he continued his studies and I think he's in SS3 now.
Wow, fantastic. A round of applause, please. Well, we send all of our love to Kosiso and Chika. Hopefully Chika is watching today. We want to thank you for joining us. We all love our moms for protecting us. I love my mom, even if she's late, but I'm sure we all love our mom here as well, right? And those watching at home too, we love our moms absolutely much. Our next nominee flipped things by being the one to save her mom, Jamila, everyone.
My name is Jamila Suru, and I'm 6 years old. I am the only child of my mom, and I help her.
My name is Adeze Stephanie Udeme. I am 40 years old, and I have sickle cell condition. Each time I have a client at the shop and I'm trying to display what we have, Jamila is also bringing her own to showcase to the client. And 90% of the time they end up buying the one she's bringing because maybe they want to make her happy or something, I don't know, but they end up buying. I had this very bad crisis at about 3 a.m. I was having the crisis on my upper area, from my waist, my back. The pain was more at my back and my chest, and I had it on my shoulders. Little Jamila came and she said, "Mama, look at me, I'm here. Let's go."
I took my mommy to the hospital in the middle of the night by myself. When there was nobody to help, I didn't want her to die.
We got to the hospital. She went with me to the doctor's office as if she was my mom or my dad.
That fateful day when I heard about the incident, about our mom's sickness in the midnight, where she couldn't get through to neighbors, and Jamila was the only person that took her to the hospital in the midnight. I was amazed, because for her age to do such a thing, it can only take the grace of God.
So Jamila has been my word and my strength.
I love my mom because she's strong. She makes me happy, and I always want to see her smile. I love you, Mommy.
Hi, Jamila. Come on, watch, baby. Hi. How are you? Don't you just love Jamila? What you did for your mommy was so brave and so touching. Tell us, what happened and what made you have that courage to take your mommy out to the hospital in the middle of the night?
My mommy was sick. There was nobody to help, so I had to hold her hand. I didn't want her to die, so I took her to the hospital in the middle of the night.
That's fantastic. It's so sweet. Tell us what you love about your mommy.
Because she pays my school fees.
Aww.
Yeah.
If you could have anything in the world, anything at all, Jamila, in the world, what would it be?
It will be my mommy.
Your mommy. Okay. Only your mommy?
Yeah.
We know you already told us, but how old are you, Jamila?
6.
6 years old. Such a pretty young girl. And our last nominee, certainly not the least, did what the greatest heroes do. He put himself in the flames of danger for someone he loves. Zion.
My name is Zion Titus. I am 10 years old. I live in Kaduna. On the day of the fire, there was not electricity, so I went outside to play ball with my friends. My sister went to fill our lantern with oil. She does that all the time. We did not know there would be a problem. I heard my sister screaming from inside. So I ran inside to help her. Then the fire spread on me too.
When I saw him, I just started thinking, what will I do? So one man taught me that I should fetch water, just fetch water and pour on him.
My mommy and my sister rushed me to the hospital. Then they lie me on the hospital bed and treat me. The doctor said that they should not worry, that I'll be fine.
Because of the fire incident, we spent almost 4 months in the hospital before we went back home.
When I came back from the hospital, people started calling me monster. They made me unhappy, they made me sad. I was not the Zion everyone knew before. This one, my sister, was the one protecting me, fighting off the people that call me monster.
Children used to say Ojuju because the way that he looked like. I love him the way that he is because he's my son.
I am Zion Titus and I want to be a pilot in the future.
Zion, Zion, Zion. Zion is such a hero. Looking dapper. Please sit down. Zion, how are you today?
Fine.
I love your outfit. Who made it for you?
It was my mommy that bought it.
Your mommy that bought it. She did a great job, right? He looks fantastic, doesn't he? A round of applause for him and his mommy. Zion, running into that fire that day to save your sister was really bold of you. Why did you care about your sister so much to run into the fire to save her?
Because I love her so much and she helped me to do some things that I cannot do.
Oh, a round of applause. Guys, while we know that these are incredibly brave kids and brave stories, we please implore you not to try this at home, especially if it's really, really dangerous. Yes, just keep safe and call for help. Someone would handle it. How about the bullies? Have you been able to handle them? They stopped the bullies. Do they still bully you sometimes?
Not like before.
Not like before. So now when they bully you, what do you say to them?
I tell them, what if it happened to you too?
Right. You heard that, guys? And to the bullies watching, I hope you can hear that. What if it happens to you too? How old are you now?
10.
Round of applause for Zion. We'll go on another break, but don't go anywhere because when we come back, we have a huge surprise for our heroes and for you guys at home. Stay with us. You don't want to miss this.
No matter what thing I show you, you show me love.
Welcome back. Let's give it up one more time for these spectacular children. And let's have all our Indomie heroes back on stage. Come on, guys. What an extraordinary lineup for the Indomie Heroes Awards. What a brave, intelligent, and selfless group of children. I think I speak for everyone here and our viewers at home when I say that you are all an inspiration to all of us here, right? Do we agree? Yes. We love you guys. We're proud of you, and we'll always support you, okay? So, just a little surprise. We are offering each of you a year's supply of Indomie noodles and can you guess what? And 1 million naira! Supply of Indomie noodles, right? Please join me in welcoming our esteemed TV and radio producer, Lillian Imoni, and Group Corporate Communications and Event Manager, Dufil Prima Foods PLC, Mr. Tokwe Ashiwaju, as they come on stage to make the award presentation to our Indomie Heroes. Our first recipient for the night, Chief Olamilekon Adebayo. A round of applause, please. Our next recipient, Jamila. A round of applause. Congratulations, hero. Congratulations. Next, Chibuke. Chibuke also gets 1 million naira and his Heroes Award. Up next, we'll have Zion. Zion also gets 1 million naira and his Heroes Award. Up next, we have the beautiful Damaris. Damaris also gets 1 million naira and her Heroes Award. Yes, Damaris. Woohoo! Next, we have the representative of Kosi Sochukwu Emmanuel. His auntie, Mrs. Cynthia. Congratulations to Kosi So. He also gets 1 million naira. We just want to have a standing ovation for our heroes. A standing ovation, everyone. Heroes for 2022 going home with 1 million naira and their awards for their incredible, brave act. A round of applause for them again. You are celebrated. You are celebrated. Mr. Tokwe, award from Indomie, please.
On behalf of the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer for Dufil Prima Foods PLC, I say a very big thank you to you all. And that's why, as a brand, we've joined millions of Nigerians to celebrate them. So apart from what they've won today, there's still a lot of surprises for them because we know that for the next 1 year, everything that they do, everything that in school, at home, we'll continue to track them so we can know that by the time we come here again next year to celebrate the 16th edition, you'll see what they have done with the money that they have won, with the fame that we've brought onto them. And we'll say a very big thank you to their parents who have been taking care of them. God bless you all. See you next time.
Thank you so much, Mr. Takwe. Heroes are ordinary people who do extraordinary things. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, these young kids have performed extraordinary feats. They braved dangers, stood up to bullies, and defended the helpless. And remember, the world is always in need of heroes who never stop showing love to their dreams, their passion, and to people around them. These stories today have inspired all of us to show some love to make this world a better place. From all of us here at Indomie Instant Noodles, be kind always, and see you next year. Bye-bye.
Azati